So I went to Walmart today, and every time I go to Walmart, it's always crazy in there with the gang stalking. It's gang stalk city every time I go in there. And maybe it's just because there's always a lot of people there. But every time I go into Walmart, it's just crazy. Just every aisle that I walk out of, there's a bunch of gang stalkers at the end of it. Just a whole bunch of gang stalking going on. But there's this one gang stalker that walked out in front of me, and the other one that was his wife was with him, and she walks out as I walk by the aisle, and she's carrying a baby, and the baby starts crying right as she walks up to me. And then the baby starts crying right at that moment, and then like right when I walk up to the checkout, the baby starts crying again. Or like over by there, like right when I turn over by there, the baby starts crying. And like actually crying this time, like actually crying. So why is this always happening? Why are babies always crying synchronized? What is making babies cry synchronized? Why? What is it? And then today, I was supposed to go to my family Christmas at my grandma's house, and like I'm sitting around waiting. I'm like, well, I think they probably should have started it by now. And so I call my mom, like, are you coming? She's like, yeah, I'm there already. I'm like, oh, well, are you gonna come get me or what? And she's like, well, I just want to know if you're gonna start problems. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And just because we had this argument last Christmas, she thinks I'm gonna start problems. And I'm like, and then it just starts this argument. She just starts this argument to start problems about me starting problems. And then I start yelling because she's ignoring what I'm saying and starting problems. And then she's like, why are you yelling? Are you starting problems? Or whatever the fuck. You know, it's like I'm the problem, but she's starting problems. And like obviously, like I was uninvited without even knowing. Like they just didn't come get me or even tell me or anything. And then like the whole family is like ghosting me. The whole family, like, and like it just seems like a gang stalker thing is what I'm saying. Cause it's like I wasn't gonna start problems. I was just gonna go over there. But I guess I'm a problem even though I'm not. Man, this tan car and this white truck and this white SUV and this black car that synced up with this other black car, man, look at them. And then this other car's lights just flashed in the parking lot, synced with all those cars. Damn. it's just weird, man. Like, what the fuck is everyone's problem? Especially the people in my family. What the fuck is your problem? I never did anything to anybody. Can I be an asshole sometime? Yes, I can. Do I apologize after? Yes. Am I am I just an asshole for no reason? No, usually there's a reason and someone is fucking with me. That's usually the reason. And then, like, I'm searching around for jobs and I can't seem to find one that, you know, it's, it's just dumb, dude. This machine outside my window just turned off synced. It's always doing that. It's always doing that. And then as I was setting up this live stream, my water heater turned on and there was like a truck outside or something, some sound outside. I think it was a truck or something, I don't remember. And then that video that I did this morning, the train horn, or first of all, the train horn, it started when I was in my apartment, and then it was just going off, synced, and then I go outside and it goes off right when I come outside, and then it's just going off at all these synced places up the streets, and then it goes off right when I set up the live stream, right when I click go live on YouTube, right at that moment when I press it. It's just quiet for a second. It quieted down for a second, and then right at that moment when I press it, it starts up again. And then it just goes off. It just keeps going off until I sit down on the bench, and then it turns off when I sit down. And then that gang stalker that came up, that walked up, he's just like standing over by me, and then he's just like talking to me like about the weather. And then as this white SUV drives through the intersection with one light, he starts talking again right as it gets to the corner of the intersection, and then he starts talking again right as it drives by him. And then as the cop drives by him, he lifts his cigarette up to his mouth, which looked synced because it was right as he drove by. So you can go watch that video from this morning. But it's just stupid, dude. Here goes another white SUV as I speak, and he's sinking with a black truck. And then it's sinking with a black car. And then it's gonna sink again at the other corner with a red car. I knew it was gonna sink again. And then the street light just randomly turned off. That I've never seen that one do it. And then just turned back on again. And did it right when the red car went around the corner. I think like all of the street lights can probably do it. Like they got all the street lights hooked up to it, but like it's usually just certain ones that do it. But one night I saw like all the street lights out on this one street just were like flickering on and off, like the power was going out or something. But then they were doing it synced up with the traffic like after that. Just one night though, I saw it happen out here. It's usually just certain lights that do it, and then like the one light on that side of that building that I always see. But anyway, my refrigerator just turned on, synced. It's always doing it. He always has to do it. He's a cold one, my refrigerator. I mean, at least he keeps my food cold still. He still does that at least, you know. So I'll give him credit for that, but he's a gang stalker though. My water heater keeps the water warm, but he's a gang stalker though, so my toilet flushes occasionally. It'll troll me and it won't flush. Like it's not clogged, it's just not flushing because it's a troll toilet. So occasionally it'll do that, but usually it flushes though, but it's still a troll toilet. So I don't know. I just want to know, why are babies crying synchronized around me all the time? What is making them cry synchronized? That's one of the main things that I want to know, is what the fuck is making babies cry synchronized? I didn't see the yeah guy today either. I didn't see him today. I saw him multiple times yesterday when I was recording that video. But then after that video, I didn't see him all day yesterday, and I haven't seen him today either. So I don't know when the yeah guy is going to be back, but I'm sure he'll be back at some point. And he's going to go, yeah, right when he drives by me. He's going to be like, yeah. And he's going to have his camera out. He's going to be recording me as he drives by me with the 86 license plate at an intersection going, yeah. At some point, that's probably going to happen again at some intersection or crosswalk or something. And then that video that I put up today with the plane flying right over my head, as a bird flew right over my head, as a blue car with a red shirt met me at the intersection. All that was happening as a plane flew over my head at the intersection. On that video, before that video, I saw another plane flying directly over my head at a other street, and like 5 minutes before that. So I saw two planes today within like 5 minutes of each other flying directly over my head at an intersection. Didn't record the other one, but it did happen today too. And a lot of other things gang stalkered up happened today. 1,000,000 of them. As always. So I don't remember all of the other things that happened. I remember some of them, and some of them I'll probably remember later. And they're going again, and they're still going, and they've been going the whole time I've been talking. I've just been watching them go and go and go. And they just do it in all different ways and all different types of patterns, and they just keep doing it. They do it far away, and they do it in the foreground, and everywhere in between. And they do it non-stop. I don't know why they do it, man. I don't know why they do it.